Okay, that's cool. Companion update. Like this is the final storyline in the current. Yeah, that's cool, Ramathor. That's neat. That is pretty neat. All right. Well, this is fascinating. Right now, Teddy's Haven is in the lead. All right. Interesting. That one was fun. Yeah, y'all are just totally split. I love it. Yeah, if KOTOR got an update. I mean, if KOTOR got an update, the update would be a new game, right? Yeah, so this one was size 12 hook with algae, still using the braided line, 4.8. Loop. That was a record of the week, Blue Bream. Yeah, it's tough out here. Blue Bream are not like, at this point at least, Blue Bream are not coming out super good. But this seems to be, at least based on like people posting spots in the last 48 hours, this seems to be the best spot right now. This is where Ramathor got it done as well. All right, so now we got to go try to knock out Kuori, get our lamp, and then we don't have to think about challenges anymore for maybe for the rest of challenges. I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't expecting to do this, but ended up deciding to. All right, so we're going to start with trolling. We're going to troll, what, a couple of spikers? Ramathor, doesn't that seem like the way to go? Troll a couple of spikers, and we'll just use 5 kilo line. It feels like if you do that, it's just like a matter of time, right? Oh, shoot. I meant to log into RF4 last night and just sit so that my repairs would finish. Oh, no. Do we have a two-way tie? Yo, Megastore Simulator with a late surge. Holy cow. All right, there's not a whole lot of time left on the poll if you have a preference or a thought at all. Your vote may actually be the one that decides the plan today. I caught a trophy Laker off a spiker for that task. Oh my goodness, Seismic. As much as I love catching trophies, I don't know if I actually want that to happen. Nice Blue Bream order, by the way. Is the poll over? Holy cow. Alright, what do you think, chat? Do we redo the poll a little closer to time? And and just give the two options that finished first and second? Does that seem like the fair way to handle that? It's tied. Or do I just choose? I don't know. The winners were Teddy's Haven, which is what I played yesterday, or Megastore Simulator, which is a game I've never played. You literally are like, I mean, you have to start out small, but you're trying to like create like a huge, you know, think Walmart, Target, that kind of thing. And I don't care. I mean, I want to play both of them, so either one of those. I would have played any of these three. So just so you know, the losers, the ones that won't be in the playoff at the end, Slay the Spire 2, which I'll continue to make videos off stream, or I might play it after stream occasionally, but I'm loving Slay the Spire 2. The House Always Wins. I haven't played it yet, but that's the one that has Twitch integration. You create your own casino, and people from the Twitch channel that are watching you play, they come in as customers and or employees, and you're running a casino. It's kind of wacky, though. It's a little more of a wacky simulator. And then Arcane Merchant. Arcane Merchant honestly looks like it shares a lot of the same sort of spirit of Teddy's Haven. It's another one that's come out recently that's shop simulator, but it focuses on a few other things. So yeah, but I'm excited about any of them. I mean, that's why I put the poll up, because I really want to play all five. So I'm good. All right, what was I doing up here? I think I was just trying to make sure that we have the setups. Oh, I also wanted to check on the repair time. I don't know if y'all remember, we put, yeah, so I just need to remember to redo that a little closer to time. We put some stuff in repair, but it still has a lot of time left. 40 hours on those. Oh, this one's only got 10 hours left. So I just need to remember to come back by Volkov, I guess. All right, let's make sure that we can create, I think we just use ultra light. And we just need to make sure we put 5 meter line on there. So 5 meter line, and just to be safe, I guess we want to put like 5 meter or less on the, Did you have a favorite spiker yesterday, Ramathor? I mean, I always think of the 18. Alright, where's our other ultralight that's like comfortably... We can comfortably put it 5. Yeah, this is perfect. Wait, why didn't I see that one for that one? It's even better. All right. 16 and 18. Okay, thank you. And then 4.8. I mean, we could even leave the leader off. And then 16. Okay. All right, so this will be number 2. Mr. Nachito, thank you for the follow. And we'll see what time we end up switching over. We may end up having time to try a couple of them, but I don't know. I have a meeting at 5:30. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I guess it just depends on how long we fish for, mostly, but I don't want to cut our fishing time short either. Let's do 2 days so we don't stress. And if we need an extra species or whatever, we can just float, right? Float fish for it? You know, the only downside, I guess, of doing the setups I used, like if we would have done spinning, we could have set the, you know, that's okay though. We'll just cast them out about 50%. I'll be okay with it. This one we cast way too far. We could have clipped them though. It's alright. Alright, what do y'all think? Circle, or actually I think I'm going to go out west the first time. Especially when we're trying to get different species. Let's just see what we get. Kind of going down to F7 and then headed out west. We're about 2 in-game hours from things picking up, though. Go west and towards the creek. Okay, so west and then north. That's how you can get that trout or whatever, right? Throw for the brown? Oh, you didn't catch it trolling? You actually went over there and... Which one'd you catch it on? 17 grass, 11 buffalo. There you go, Hilton. Things are warming up for you. You know, tuba, and I don't know if it's... Maybe it's weather related sometimes. But tuba definitely has like down days even in the midst when spots are doing really well, so... The 18. Okay. It's only because it's overnight. I mean, I don't know how good Kuori trolling just like happens to be right now, but these spikers usually have such good bite rates, except that we're just like in the overnight hours. We easily could get like Vindus, perch, Arctic, lake trout. Well, Arctic's maybe a little more questionable. Lake trout. I mean, those three, right? You just expect to get those three. Ooh, something hit it and then let it go. Okay. You expect to get those three, and so if you do get a Savan or a Kuori or a brown trout or whatever... did I say Vindus? Vindus, perch, lake trout? Those are the three, right? Those are like the guarantees almost. Alright. 402. I guess it's about time. Yeah, this looks like this might be our Vindus. Alright, 1 fish species down. And it's good to confirm that everything is working in terms of the line restriction. Grayling? Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, so just getting to 5, I guess there's a lot of ways you could end up getting there. Pretty lake. I've always loved Kuori, and they've only made it prettier and more fun to fish with just different species here. They added a really nice house Kuori. Gorgeous spot, yeah. And such a fun place to bring new players so they can, the clearer water, they can actually see the fish coming to the bait, whether they're feeder fishing, bottom fishing, or even when it gets close to the shore or boat, even when they're spin fishing. Alright, that's the lake trout. This is 2 tasks. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a chance this is like not a lake trout, but you also expect it could be a lake trout. I want to see what you are to know how aggressive I want to be. Oh, how amazing would that be if it was a big perch? Oh, that's an Arctic. That counts. Man, how lucky is that, chat? Wow. Hey. Sure, we're dragging a fish behind us here. Alright, this could be perch. Not perch. Yo, BR Zoo. Greetings. Greetings, greetings. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? Chat, this just feels like a second cup of coffee day at some point. I can just tell already. I'm glad to hear that. So glad to hear that. All right, let's just cast a couple times real quick. You can certainly ask me. I've been like out of the loop for a while, so like I'm a little rusty on some things, but I will try to answer, and I bet somebody in chat will know if I don't. Or even if I do know, they'll know, but alright, let's just go 25. Let's just cast it a couple times. See if we get something random and lucky here. Speaking of ultralight, that's what I'm using right now. How good is that timing? Alright, we'll switch directions just a little bit. No even nibble from over there. My friend brought the Sagan Ultima, but after a few fish, rod blank is already 68%. Let it drop every once in a while. Okay. How long's he been... Wait, after a few fish? If it's after a few fish, like if few means like less than 100... I would put in a support ticket. Just send in screenshots of how it's set up. They can look up, like, how much it's been used or whatever, I think. Or at least it's worth the try to see if they can. I would put in a support ticket. As long as it's set up correctly, there's no reason why it would do that. What's up, Cassavir? Oh, I love it. No, that's such good news. If we can finish this pretty quick, Cassavir, that'll be where I head next. That'll be where I head next. I love that. Okay, this is a Laker, I believe. Sounds good, Ramathor. Big trout. But it's also getting closer to like wake up fish time. I mean, it's pretty much is that time. We could also get like a random small pike or something. I'm going to just do one more cast and then we'll start trolling again. Because we still haven't caught perch. And then just at that point, all we need is like the random savan or Kuori char or Ide. There's so many things that we could just like randomly get. And it's probably a little more fun to troll than to like just stand over here casting over and over again. And if we want pike, we should probably put on the red one. But I think pike on a spiker is a little bit of a, you know, question mark. Not that it couldn't happen, it certainly could, but... is it easy? I mean, is the spot listed somewhere, Casimir? What's up, Bames John? Okay, 57.50. $57.50 clip cool. $57.50 clip cool. Oh boy. Alright, what we got? Oh, chat, y'all are the luckiest people to have around. I should never try to fish without y'all around, you know? Alright, there's a savan. That's crazy. Chat, we still don't have a perch. By the way, we still don't have a perch. Welcome back. That is a massive Ventus. Like, that was so big, I thought it was going to be something else. Weekly record Ventus. See, what did I tell you? Weekly record Ventus. Cassavir. don't even know what that means. This could be a pike. This could be a pike, chat. We got to get it in quick if it is, so it doesn't bite us off. No, it's just a laker. Okay. It was doing some fishy things on the line. See what I did there?
Do you
What the heck is that? He brought a mohawk to the party. Can't even catch a perch out here. Let's see. All right, we got a new light. Where? Oh, here they are. Why aren't they next to these in the list? Not a big fan of that. Amateur can't even catch a perch? Exactly. The only time you can't catch a perch is when you don't want them. Yo, that's right, Hilton. That's right, Seismic. I know what you mean. That Savan trout, that's the surprise. Everything else pretty predictable. You just never know about Savans. Cafe order for that tomahawk chop. No, Dan, I just the other day I was carp fishing and just sitting there admiring all of our lights, and all of a sudden it hit me that I was a little sad that I wouldn't have the orange light go with all the other ones. So had to get it. Yo, what's up, Fisher? Sweet Dream! What? What are you doing out there? What are you doing out there? Dan, I think it's because there was a time when cream corn was like going off at copper to the point where it was selling out everywhere. And so one of the times it came in stock, I think I just grabbed a bunch. I think that's what happened. Easy tincture order. What's the biggest fish you have so far, Casimir? Size-wise. $12.7. Well, never mind. I don't have the choice that I thought I did. I was going to have a choice, but now I know I don't have a choice. Alright, this will take a minute to put together here. I wonder what lead core I was using on these. Probably 27. Could have even been 31. It might be worth making some new ones there. And let's go these. So, I think... $124 is enough, right? That's why it's like so like a little cheaper to use this setup, because we're using mono line, we're doing less damage to everything. And we can go pretty heavy on these. We're probably doing these grippers. Although I had liked the, but I don't see it in the right size. Yeah, we'll just use the grippers for now. Alright, and you said 6 meter. Alrighty. Yo, Ramathor, thanks for your help on that last one. Yo, what's up, Axel? I think I do remember you. What's up? How's it going, Sputnik? You're a Swedish moose guy. Okay, gotcha. Those are some weird. I've got some weird leaders, chat. I don't know if we were like doing experiments with different rig types where we wanted different length leaders, but I've got some weird ones. Wait, what do you mean rip my 200 euros? What does that mean? All right, chat. It's interesting how they have slightly different sounds. I don't know if y'all remember, but like when that 7-year RF4 when first came out, it was so loud. On the clank. Your account got banned? Oh, you're saying you had 200 euros on your RF4 account or what? Have you seen the new Chinese sleeper models? Yeah, I really like them. What do you think? So, what level are you now, Axel? Oh, man. You're level 11? Wow. Did this happen recently? 1 or 2 months ago. Gotcha. What's your favorite reel in the game? Um, the Tal 5. Like, is that the Christmas fair one? Or is that a different one? I'm gonna look at these, the Christmas fair. Oh yeah, that is a good reel. That one's not too expensive, like if you really want to get that one back, thankfully. Especially with copper. um, this is not the copper spot that I was anticipating, Cassivier. These kind of clip into the ground a little bit, don't they? Kind of all in the same spot. A golden tench? That's cool. How would you set up the Borealis 40? Let's see. I mean, I used to use... basically going to be the same thing, right? I mean, you could go 181, right? If I had the Borealicus, I mean, I have the Borealica 30. But, I mean, that's very similar strength-wise. I feel like I used to run 181 a lot. I feel like that's what I used to do. 37, 32 on Spice. What clip? $12-meter clip. Alright, I think I saw this spot on RF4 active spots, but let me check again. Alright, 37, 32, clip 12, 2 corn, 2D. This one is saying Tutti Frutti. And they've got Trophy F1, a little bit of Dink, little common, little mirror. So, are you using spices as in corn? I wonder what the difference is with spice versus... Oh, this person's doing black currant. But that's back at 67, 57. They're getting a ton of F-tench. Close together, too. What in the world? They broke the game. Size 4 hooks, black currant. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's kind of worth testing, too. 37, 32, clip 10. And they're using... Okay, they're using like... Okay, shh. Got to reset the sound again. Alright, there's an F1. Actually can't tell what they're using. I see here people get F1, but didn't know on what. Yeah, it looks like there's some different options. The blue Bream spot on Volkov, yeah, it is. Let me tell you real quick. By the way, you guys, just for like simplicity, I have really grown to like this RF4 active spots. I think your best bet is this spot, which is 113. He doesn't list the right spot. That's actually going to be confusing. So it's 114, 137, flip 23. 114, 37, clip 23. 114, 37, clip 23. You're casting just left of south into that 10-meter hole. Yeah, it seems like the best blue Bream spot right now. All right, what are they using in this one? That actually might be some sort of spice setup, but it's not translated. Most listings on this website are translated, but all right, here's 6757 clip 5 trophy F1, and that looks like Tootie. Still a lot of Tootie. But that 3732 clip 12 with the red Tutti Frutti, like overall, that might be the best, at least net that I see recently. I might try that. Although I kind of want to wait till I get my how much longer is it? 21 hours. All right. This is catching the right stuff. It's just a little slow at the moment. But maybe there's a chance of bigger stuff. All right, that funny tinge is 1.5. Pretty cool. That is the downside of 3732, is that doesn't really seem to be producing bunny tinge. If we want the K tinge, 6757 might be the spot. That might be the play. But he's catching that on black currant stuff, which is fascinating. And by the way, he's using this exact same PVA, the sweet cream. Oh, I have the wrong. Interesting. Yeah, I saw that, the Lone Star Lake adjustment. Which that's probably smart. I mean, I get tired of Fishing Planet so fast when I actually go and play it, but there is something like compelling about that first lake compared to other early lakes in the game, I would say. It just feels a little more organic or something. So our reels should be ready. It's just those rods that are need one more day. I don't know. Do we go for K-Tench? Is that K-Tench trophy order still in the cafeteria? Guess that could make it somewhat worth hitting a spot with like more K-Tench possibility. Oh, it's gone. Look at that cute little Chinese sleeper. Still plenty of time left on the Tench order, but our Tench is a possibility. Sleeper looks like a black ruff. Interesting. Like the big black ruffs from the Norwegian Sea? Black ruff? Okay. I'm looking back at the Teddy's Haven gameplay from. It's actually the second time I played it, I guess, but it is so fun. That game is so fun, and I kind of want to choose a focus. Like right now, I'm like experiencing all of the different crafting options and just kind of seeing what's out there and how it all works together. But I do kind of want to get a little more focused. Once it gets to be overnight here, I think I'm gonna switch spots. Um, Even though I don't have the right setup yet, I'll just use these and then although a lot of people, to be fair, are using like size 4 hooks in all of these little K-Tench and F1 spots and stuff. Let's see, 37, 32. It actually surprises me how active 3732 is. Like that's really active for that spot if this report is correct. That's like, can't tell his total time, and he did have a trophy, so that messes the money up, but that is a ton of silver. That's true. Like, and it looks like he's spotting, not PVA. Oh, he's using size 6 hooks, chat. So he's like boosting up. Okay, he's using smaller leader and lead core. He's really boosting up his bite rate. That's fascinating. Size 6 hook. What if that becomes the new meta for F1 spots? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. At Copper, I like. All right, see, Axel. At Copper, I like the trophies are fine, but I really like the silver. I like the really fun fast fishing, and then just the incredible amounts of copper silver. You know. So fun. Yeah, that's something I haven't done a lot of, though. I mean, we get plenty of F1 trophies, and I've been lucky on the K-Tench trophies. But I usually don't fish at copper really like leaning into trying to catch trophies. That would be interesting. All right. All right, let me think about what spot do we want to try first? Let's go try the 3732. I don't know if I want to go size 6 though. That's so small. Um I think we'll just go to 4. And he's using, I think, 2D red. Which one does he have on? Yeah, it's blocked. I feel like people have been using this one more often recently, but I don't know with the 2D red. Might not be. But he's still using the cream setup. And it's regular cream, not sweet cream. And it's 12-meter clip. You're using size 1 with spices. How's your, yo, what's up, Bomar? Just killing you. I don't know about bite rate right now. I mean, the temperatures are definitely like probably changing things a little bit at copper, but we're trying a couple things out, trying to find the bite rate right now. What's your, so are you getting a really good bite rate down there on spices? Because that could be 38 fish an hour. That could be an interesting, comparison is, spices versus 2D right now. Like what the differences are. If there are any. Well, did you get your blue bream? Yes, I did. Here's the evidence right there, right? Oh, is it? Andre? And do I need the trophy? I can't remember. Oh, I do need the trophy. What's the setup? I don't think I've seen a common barbel post on this. Oh, well, here is one. Never mind. Is it 5650 15-meter clip? 4.0 hooks on chafers, it looks like. Oh, that's awesome, Bomar. Clip 15. You got a 7.699, so close. Okay. Well, let me see what this 3732 is about. We'll see. All right, let's see how it goes. See how it goes. Oh, nice, Cassavir. I don't know that I was on that pace, but I might have been. I had the wrong recipe in the water. I mean, I was doing all kinds of things wrong, probably. Yo, what's up, Skinny Cole? Skinny Cole. What are you fishing for at this spot? F1. It should be. It should be common carp, mirror carp, F1, and occasional bycatch of like a dink or something. Oh, it is shiny Cole. Sorry, not skinny. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Shiny Cole, welcome to the stream. But we'll see. You know, copper might be a little temperamental right now, at least for me. We do have a new light. All carp spots are it's grim. Let's see. You see mine post now. Oh, did you post it? Did you do on? Let's see. RF4 fishing spots. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you for posting this because now I'll be able to compare our nets. You got a trophy eyed here. That's so cool. All right, let me see what you're fishing with. Oh, it is just the spices corn. Nice. That's awesome. And you're using large one hooks, which I like because you're catching actually a good many dinks and C2s here, which is not uncommon for this spot, but it's very different from what the other person's catching, although they were using a size 6 hook. So that could be changing their loot pool a little bit. You've got a fascinating net though. That's an hour 45, so it is fairly slow in some ways, but you've got some beefy fish in your net too. That's pretty good. Good post. Thank you. I like seeing that. Let's try that again on the right account so I'm not skinny Cole. Yo, what's up, Cole? How's it going, shiny Cole? Betty with a trophy rough. Nice fish. All right, we're getting our first nibble. 237. It's always too early. My bad, Cole. Um, they're not stupid songs. Hey, what did you think about what we were saying about your songs? We had fun watching those, especially the egg dough one. Holy cow! Couldn't believe anyone liked them. Wow, Butler. A 90% worn out sea rod? Good grief. That's a big sword. All right, see you, Norbertus. Bomar said, "That's crazy, Butler. Retiring the rod now or going for 100%?" You made a song about me, but you never released it. Oh no. I'm very nervous about that. About being teacher, the guides, videos, people not reading, watching, you just repeatedly asking the same question. It's going to retire soon? Nice. That must bother you, Cole, if you decided to write a song about it. You've been pretty disappointed in Subnautica 2? So I have played Subnautica 1, but not enough to count. You know, like I didn't play it long enough to really like be a true fan. Um and I haven't played Subnautica 2 at all. Same game again with slightly better graphics. So we're at 6 minutes on this spot right now. So we already did we did the tasks that got us the new anniversary lantern or lamp. So we finished that, and so now I'm just back to chilling right now. We're gonna fish for a little while, then we're gonna play something else for a little while. And chat's got a vote. We did a vote earlier on what game we're gonna play after RF4 today, and there was a tie. So I'll post a new poll once it's close to time for us to switch over. Thundering outside. Did I go down to 4? I did. Okay. That's interesting that Spices is catching that many barbel. Usually I think of barbel like when you're fishing with mussel baits and that kind of thing. Spices must sort of be like, I don't know. Feels like it's kind of, at least right now, it looks like it's catching a little bit of everything. This spot, it might not be going off like some copper spots, but we're definitely 10 minutes in, 8 fish. We're doing all right. Anybody into the NBA Finals? Game 3 tonight in New York. Next task for me is 3 kilo line spinning, 1.5 fish. This sounds fun. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I do not recommend copper lake trip at level 11. That sounds miserable. Especially when temperatures like this, but regardless, I would at least want to have pop-up, classic pop-up rig unlocked. And I really probably don't want to do it until I can spod. Is that a lucky Knicks jersey? Oh, no. Thank you for asking, though. Let me see if I can... Okay, so this is a Baldwin's, one of our players, really good players this year on the Braves. And they're doing a series of special jerseys. And for Baldwin, they're doing... it was an Atlanta Braves hockey-style jersey. So it's just like one of their promo jerseys. It looks like you can... Let's see, is this exactly right? Yeah, and it looks like you can order them online. They must have made some extra ones. But mine actually came, so you had to get there pretty early. This was midweek last week. But I've got a relative who has season tickets, so he was able to snag me one. Knicks 108, Spurs 104. Okay, so then if they go 3-0, Cole, does that mean you're feeling a Knicks sweep? I heard Knicks fans don't want to win it at home though, because they don't want they're nervous that the city might get too much damage. You think Vimby will wake up? So you're saying Spurs come back. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not a big NBA fan. I've watched a few games throughout the playoffs though, and it just seems to me that you wouldn't really be surprised either way. You wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks just keep winning, but you also wouldn't be surprised if the Spurs win 2 in a row in New York and go back to San Antonio 2-2. I mean, I just don't think you're surprised either way. Dink's Mirror. Man, this spot is like waking up or something. You want the series to go 7 games? Yeah, that's always fun when it does. Holy cow. What is happening? Maybe I should have spotted the spot when I first got here to start it. Feels like it's like took a minute to get going. I feel like that would be a good RF4 video to make. Go through the tasks and put them in order for which you should do them, because some you benefit by doing later since you might have done part of it during another task. Yeah, true. True. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, welcome back. Oh, are you really doing a copper trip at level 11? I do not recommend that, Axel. But you've been playing the game long enough, you may know better than I do, but that seems terrible. We were talking about, or I was saying earlier, like, I wouldn't do copper trips until you have classic pop-up unlocked and preferably spot as well. Somebody sent you the ticket or whatever, or what? That's not part of the rewards this year with challenges, right? They have done that in the past, though. Is that at the is that Christmas challenges that do that? Yeah, that's right, especially with temperatures. That's right. Don't do it right now. All right, let me take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Yeah, before I go, that's a good point, Zandre. Um, just log out and don't log back in until the normal temps start. What's working at copper? Well, the temperature's throwing everything off, but recently it's been Tootie, cream, spices, blackcurrant, mulberry. Um, yeah. All right, greetings, greetings. Hello, everyone. Tell you when you should join back. Let's see. Looks like, yeah, sometime after midnight. It looks like it's going to change back. But I think I'll probably have switched to a different game by then. But hopefully it'll be better. Although this spot has been pretty good, to be fair. What's up, Cubat? Rec. What's up, Rekka? How you doing? How's your fishing been today? It's been good. Yeah, we completed a challenge and having a little bit of fun at Copper. All right, let's do our poll. Okay, so just as a heads up, chat, the reason why we're doing this poll right now is earlier we did a poll. So the poll was to let chat decide what game I was going to play after we fished for a little while. And we ended up having a tie between two games. So we're going to redo the poll. And we're taking everything off except for the two games that chat voted for. So the new poll, I probably will switch over before too much longer. Oh crap, let me grab something real quick. Okay. All right, the question is, what do you want MDawg to play next on stream? And the two winners that tied in the first poll of the day was Teddy's Haven, which if you weren't here yesterday, that's what we played after the stream yesterday and had a great time. Or Megastore Simulator that I've never played before. So that would be a different one. But this is your chance to vote. If you have an opinion, does not mean you have to stay. Just letting you have a choice. Letting your voice count. So there's your poll. Have a vote. You're getting 0 bites at bucket, Cole. Are you aiming straight out, or are you aiming to the left over that 57-67 spot or whatever? I think that's the play right now. Oh yeah, I've thought about both of those as well, Cole. I have been, if she hasn't seen Teddy's Haven, Cole, Teddy's Haven is amazing. If you're looking for like a fantasy themed shop simulator, it is just so fun. It is so good. All right. Like the tie is going to be broken. You were just at 67, 57, pulling out one. You don't see RF4 as an option? Yeah, that's right. I will be back with more RF4 tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness, it's going back and forth, chat. Y'all are stressing me out. I'm not going to watch the poll. I'm just going to see what the result is once it's over. Just for fun, I can tell you the original poll also had the option of a game called Arcane Merchant, which is another shop simulator, kind of like Teddy's Haven. And the house always wins, which is you create your own casino and Twitch chat integration with people in the stream becoming the customers to the casino. And the fifth option was Slay the Spire 2, which I love. But I also enjoy making those videos off stream as well. So no worries, either way. My goodness. How much time is left in the poll? Oh, we're halfway through. All right, there's 2.5 minutes left in the poll, chat. If you have not voted yet and you have any preference at all, this is your sort of final opportunity. Where do you put the poll? Wait, you don't see the poll? It's in Twitch chat. You should see it at the top of Twitch chat. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh, wow. Amazing. All right, you got it? Yeah, this is fun. I'll try to do this more often. Sometimes I have a strong opinion like, oh, I want to try out this game or do this or whatever after RF4, but it's also fun to let y'all decide, so we will do this again. And it is totally fine. A lot of you will be like, yo, I'm out of here. Once you're done with RF4, I'm peacing out. Holy cow. Chat, it is so close. It's come down to one vote again. How much time is left in the poll? Like 5 seconds? 30 seconds? 20 seconds? I can't tell exactly. There's less than a minute left, and it's one vote away from each other. It used to be like not close at all, and now it's gotten super close again. This is crazy. No way, chat. At the last second, are people just like voting for chaos? Oh my goodness. Okay, I really can't watch this next time because I was sort of getting my like expectations towards the way of the one way. It looked like there was going to be a clear winner. And I was like, okay, I've never played this game before. I am excited to see I am excited to see how they do it. And here at the end, like everyone voted Teddy's Haven. It looks like we're going back to Teddy's Haven, which I'm also excited about. But I tell you what, we're going to rotate over pretty soon. So maybe we'll at least get to check out Megastore Simulator briefly after we play a little bit more Teddy's Haven. It just depends on the time. I do have that meeting this afternoon. We'll have a little more time tomorrow. You were trying to change your vote? What were you going to change it to? One vote change wouldn't have mattered, though. It still would have been the same victory. All right, Teddy's Haven is the winner. 55% of the votes. So close. You were trying to make it 11-11? Oh, I guess it would have been 11-11 if you would have changed it, huh? I see. I see what you're trying to do, Chaos Bringer. Ooh, that's a nice F1. All right, let's keep fishing until nighttime, and then we'll switch over. Well, I guess we can just be thankful for small miracles. Oh, did you spin? I forgot. Okay, I'll have to. Next time I might take that option off. I forgot that was even an option, that you could spend a certain amount of channel points to vote extra times. Casimir. It's one thing to have that in the first vote when there was like 5 games, but in the runoff we should make it 1K. That's interesting. Yo, Bazoon just got a common barbel. Was that here at Copper, Bazoon? Oh, he said Copper. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, Casimir, if it had ended up 11-11, what would I have done? Here's my guess. I could be wrong, but here's my guess. I would have probably taken a minute and shown a portion of the trailer for both games, and hoped that that would like inform people a little more, and then revote. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done actually. That feels like a lot, but yo, that's a global record of the week common barbel there. That is a nice fish, Bazoon. 5660 clip 15. That is the exact same spot that we were told before for barbel. That's really cool. That's neat. So, like, if you're like me and need your barbel trophy here at Copper, real opportunity right now. All right, we need to remember to sell fish and then go pick up our extra gear from Volkov, and probably go ahead and buy some more Tutti Frutti corn. We're almost out. Because I don't want to forget, and then we sign on in the morning to play, and I still don't remember. You talking about on Discord or what? Cannot believe the thunder. We've had rain for 24 hours, and now it's like a storm has moved in. Bazoon says, great barbel spot though on Copper. Sure, try that if you need them. Wonder if he... Wait, will it show what he caught it on? It's probably not there yet, right? Yeah, it's not uploaded yet. But he probably caught it on the chafers, if I had to guess. I think that's what most people are catching them on. But they are coming in on different boilies and corn as well. Egg dough. You'd forgotten all about it? How long ago was that? I don't even remember if I noticed how long ago you did that. You had me like I was cracking up listening to that song. It's so relatable if you've done the egg dough grind. Because it's one thing, like what you captured in that song is it's one thing to read online or hear someone say, like, yeah, this is the most efficient and cheapest way to do it. It's another thing to actually live out the experience. I did this past year on my alt. I leveled to 100% bait harvesting. The amount of egg dough you're actually making, the amount of time you're spending doing that, it's insane. Yo, Ilya Fish, greetings, welcome. 4 months or so? Okay. Ramathor says best song. Yeah, it's pretty good. You have 71,000 after giving away a lot. I'm from Russia. Can you help me give gift, please? No, can't do that. Common carp. Nope, can't do it. Won't do it. Can you imagine setting that precedence of like it's okay for people to come into the stream and just beg for stuff? You have an ADD song, Cole? So you're making songs for the game you're developing, right, Cole? Is that what you're doing? You make music every day. That's cool. 2 games now. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know about 2 games, Cole. So one of them, the first game and the one that I know about is like a monster taming game. Is that right? Weirdborn. Very good. And what is the second game? Okay. Temporarily called lowborn, but it's no relation to the first one. Okay. It's fun when you hit the, like, either morning or evening, and this spot, like, kind of picks up all of a sudden. Yo, what's up, Mr. Nachito? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Going good. Yes, thank you, Ramathor. Oh. Lowborn's another MMO, different styles about kingdoms warring until everything was destroyed. No law order left, so all the normal people are fending for themselves. Oh, that's cool. Trying to survive, rise, and take power. And isn't there, don't you have fishing in Weirdborn? Oh, wow, Cole. Wordborn. Wordborn. Not Weirdborn. All right, let's switch this. He spells specialty. 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 Okay. All right. I'm changing it on Twitch, what we're playing, so that new people aren't coming in. Thinking that I'm going to be streaming RF4. Yeah, Cole. Let us know, Cole. Player starts with nothing, builds up. The game politics will be completely ruled by the actual players. Forming different factions, choosing, voting their own leaders, power. That's neat. It sounds like a sort of like a board game where the whole kingdom changes over time as you play and make decisions. Okay. So 2 things we've got to remember to do. Sell fish, check cafe order, sell fish, and then 2, go to Volkov to get our equipment and buy new 2D corn. I just started development of the new one a few days ago, thought about it for a while. How far along is Wordborne these days, would you say? All right, tench. We still have that same tench that qualifies. We never caught a mirror quite big enough. If we'd had bigger hooks, we would have, most likely, but 450.5. Not bad. Not bad. So it was basically 49 minutes for 435. We had that one fish from the other place. It's farther along, but no idea how to scale its completion. Gotcha. Do you have the goal of actually, like... Kelly has been making a lot of the creatures. Oh, nice. Do you have a goal of, like, releasing it at some point? Of, like, trying to sell it to the public kind of thing? Alright, we got a little bit of 2D corn. I'm not sure... I don't know that we'll be fishing with red 2D next time anyway, but... Woo! 3, 4, 5. Everything is finished. Everything is finished. We got everything from the store. That's awesome. Oh, it'll be free. Really? Free to play, huh? Free to play, donation based, or micro purchases. Gotcha. That's awesome. Alright, chat. Let's do this. We are switching over to Teddy's Haven. I understand if that is your cue to leave. No worries. I don't blame you. It's totally fine. If you're in for seeing a little Teddy's Haven, you're welcome to stay and watch. But thank y'all for being